Good day, my darling oddities, and welcome back to Utterly Punishing. I'm your host, Otter. Today's story is called Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess, but one night she had a dreadfully difficult time sleeping. When she woke, she realized it was because somebody had peed her bed. Eager to discover who could do such a heinous thing, she disguised herself and snuck into town. First, the princess stopped at Geppetto's shop. Geppetto's son was certainly nosy, but she could tell he wouldn't lie to her. She left the shop, where she came upon Humpty Dumpty sitting upon his wall. Humpty was a bit cracked, but ultimately innocent. The princess bid Humpty Dumpty goodbye and promised to see him again in the fall. The princess then had a realization. The culprit had to be Captain Hook's crocodile. But the croc had an alibi. He'd been on TikTok all day. Running out of ideas, the princess traveled to Drury Lane where she finally got a lead. The Muffin Man told her that the culprit was none other than the Gingerbread Man. But the problem is, the Gingerbread Man is one tough cookie. The princess thought that maybe Jack and Jill could help her. But when she told them about the Gingerbread Man, they went pale. However, as it happened, Jack had been stalking the Gingerbread Man for days, and knew exactly where he could be found. The Gingerbread Man had of course been staying at the Gingerbread house, so the princess knew she just had to track down Hansel and Gretel, and they'd lead her right to him. Unfortunately, the trail they left was pretty crummy, but the clever princess caught up with them in time. When the princess caught up with Hansel and Gretel, they were standing in a clearing, staring at a very fat mouse covered in crumbs. Hansel! Gretel! The princess called out. Where is the gingerbread house? Where is the gingerbread man? In response, the siblings simply shook their heads sadly and gestured towards the mouse. It turned out the gingerbread man had made one fatal error. He had given the mouse a glass of milk, which of course meant that the mouse wanted a cookie. The end. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed my story, consider subscribing and hitting the like button. If you really enjoyed it, why not check me out on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok, all at Oddter. I'll include my socials down below. A big shout out to Lady Ionia on Twitter and Ko-Fi for the free fairy tale background I used in this video. I'll include her links in the description as well. And finally, a huge thank you to Ava for editing this mess of a video into something watchable. Links down below for them as well. Until next time, everybody, remember to stay odd out loud. Cheers!